We are anonymous.
Greetings, citizens of Australia. We are anonymous. This is a message to all Australians. This video is a wake-up call to discuss our concern about the lack of Aussie support for one of your own, because you have all been taken for a fool. If you have not worked out that your government and the mainstream media are lying to you about Schapelle Corby yet, then we challenge you to find out the truth and stop listening to the lies, cover-ups and censorship laws the Australian government, the Australian Federal Police and the mainstream media are using to hide the truth about this innocent fellow Australian girl. It is now 2014 and Anonymous is still witnessing the ignorance, the arrogance and the stupidity of so many Australians who refuse to listen to those who know the truth about Schapelle Corby, who have studied her case, who have searched for the truth, who work tirelessly to bring you the truth and who have found the truth and all the facts that you obviously do not know about and will never know. Because the truth is so well kept from you, that unless you actually make the effort to read, view and listen to the abundant amount of evidence and information compiled by lawyers, reporters, journalists and normal working fellow Australians and others from around the world, you will always be kept in the dark and keep the truth from being told to others, thus spreading this disgusting case of injustice, like a virus, all around Australia. Anonymous has read some of the most evil, cruel and ignorant comments from those who are too prideful or too lazy to view the truth and prefer to believe the lies told to them by the mainstream media and others who keep profiting from spreading these lies and conditioning you, as sheep, with these lies. The evidence of Schapelle Corby being innocent has now reached a limit that is now overwhelming, and the amount of facts proving her innocence has reached the point of being unchallenged by anyone. These facts are now available on such a large scale that it is time Australians to now get off your chair and know the truth and then demand her immediate release and show your support any way you can. That will be advised on her official Facebook page, People for Schapelle Corby. Anonymous has a message to the Australian media, especially Channel 9, to invite Schapelle Corby supporters, on fair terms, to a live debate with anyone you, the challenged, wish to finally allow all Australians the opportunity to hear all the facts about Schapelle Corby's unfair trial, lack of support from the Australian government, lack of support from the Australian Federal Police, evidence withheld from certain high Australian politicians, the cover-ups involved, the lies that have been told, the destroying of evidence that would have cleared Schapelle, the unfair trial Schapelle had in Bali, and so many other facts the Australian public have been robbed of hearing and have the right to know. It is no surprise to Anonymous that so many of the Australian public comment so negatively as lost sheep, because of the years of false lies and stories being fed to them for so long. We challenge every single media known to Australia. We challenge the ABC, we challenge Channel 7, we challenge Channel 9, we challenge Channel 10, we challenge the Courier Mail newspaper, we challenge Darren Hinch, we challenge John Laws, we challenge Alan Jones, we challenge Eamon Duff, and we challenge any member of the Australian government or the Australian Federal Police past or present to come forward and head-to-head with selected Schapelle Corby supporters who know the truth and who wants all of their fellow Australians to also know these truths that prove Schapelle Corby is innocent. Anonymous cannot stand by any longer to see this innocent Aussie girl, Schapelle Corby, do one more day in prison, when we know 100% she is innocent. And we are ready to call the Australian media out alongside her loyal supporters. Now, a message to all Australians. Firstly, may we remind you all that at one time, you all followed your gut feelings and called a 60-minute phone poll with 97%, expressing your belief that Schapelle Corby was innocent. Sadly, over time, the media have persuaded you and fed you lies into believing them. with their paid false stories by those wanting to profit from lies, by those who made jokes about Schapelle Corby, those comedians who prefer fame and money over truth and innocence, by those who have done all they can to escape punishment for their involvement with the known drug trade operating through Sydney Airport, people like Mark Stanton, corrupt baggage handlers and so many others, including members of the Australian government and the Australian Federal Police Force. Enough is enough, Australia. Do you want to know the real truth and hear the facts and truths that have been hidden from you? We ask for your support and demand that it is now time for you to listen to the truth, which, because of a censorship ban on facts, proving Schapelle Corby is innocent, be known to you and every Australian, heard by every Australian, written and informed about. Australia, it is in your hands. You have the choice and the power to decide if you deserve to know the truth, or continue to be fed like sheep the lies and false stories. Come on Aussie, come on, sign the petition below, because you want to hear both sides. Type challenge in the comments because you want to listen to both sides, and like this video, because you agree, Australians have the right to be told all the facts about one of our biggest known overseas court cases in Australian history. Don't we all deserve to know the truth? If you wish to know the real truth about Schapelle Corby, instead of the mainstream media's version of selected or untruthful facts, and support our challenge to all major known media channels and journalists here in Australia, please sign the petition within the description below. Anonymous and those who all are known as people for Schapelle Corby, wish to thank you in advance. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.